Welcome, lovely people. Welcome to the movie challenge. We hope you're going to have super fun for the next 21 days with us. This video is just to explain to you what exactly is the startup kit and the meal plan all about, so that when we interact for our first live, you are ready with all the doubts and difficulties that the startup kit could not clarify. So to start with, let me first explain to you what all will you get in your startup kit, which will be coming to you via email, the email ID that you have registered with us. So the startup kit is going to have your meal plan, which is going to give you a 5-meal option from which you have to choose any 3. These are going to be your main meals, breakfast, lunch and dinner. You are not allowed to replicate one and use it for 2 meals. For example, if I've given you khichdi, you can't say I'll eat it for lunch and dinner. You can only use it once. There are 5 options, so there's a lot of play that you can do for the coming week in terms of what you're choosing, when you're choosing. Do a play around. So the main idea here is you're going to be having 4 main meals and 4 fillers. So the next things that included in the startup kit is the filler list, which you will be using to eat every 2 hours. One of the must-do fillers is a glass of vegetable juice, which I'm hoping all of you will love and have for the rest of your life in terms of good hair, skin, vitality, immunity, because those micro minerals are extremely crucial. So it's going to have your meal plan, which is going to have your 5-meal option. Let me explain to you that the meal plan has suggested named recipes. For example, it could be called a khichdi, but if you're using the rice and the dal and the vegetables and not making a khichdi but making a nice sprouted moong pulao, for example, use it in any way you want. So as long as you're using those ingredients and make it Bengali, Indian, Asian style, however you want to do it. These meal plans are based as per your metabolic rate, along with as per what specification you have chosen in terms of PCOS or diabetes, skin glow, etc. They are very balanced in carbs, as you will very clearly see, and I'm a complete crusader for carbs because carbs are not bad, so you don't have to fear them. You will be able to achieve the weight loss and health gains that you want eating my meal plans. Timing of these meal plans is crucial. Oil is a very important factor that you must not ignore. You will be having a total day's fat intake that will be mentioned on your meal plan. So please make sure you adhere to the meal plan oil option, because that's a very important backbone. Portion sizes is very crucial. So the size of the roti, katori, please do make sure that you stick to the size. If the meal plan seems larger than what you would otherwise eat, feel free to eat lesser, but you can't eat more. So the startup kit is going to have your meal plan. It's also going to have an eat sheet. The eat sheet is going to be mentioning all these rules that I've just telling you about, very nicely, systematically and in order written, so that you do not go wrong. I highly request each and every one of you to give a good 5-minute read to that eat sheet. You will have no doubts, difficulties, queries or questions. Of course, if you do, my team is always there to help it clarify it, and the live options that you will be having with me, and yes, you can shoot it there as well. But if you read the eat sheet, you will have very few questions. So you have an eat sheet, you have a meal plan, you have a filler list, you have a vitamin prescription depending upon what health options you have chosen. These vitamin options are optional. You don't have to take them, but I do suggest you take them because you will see a lot of improvement. Sadly, our soil doesn't have that much nutrition for our crops to have it and therefore our bodies to get it. So some amount of supplements are crucial. Don't fear them. Please enjoy them. You feel free to cross-check that with your doctor, any of your doctor before you get started. However, if you're on any medication for your diabetes, PCOS or any other reasons, you cannot stop your medication. I have no authority to stop your medication. Please continue all medication and add the vitamins. You could check with your GP in case he's already giving you something similar, then I don't want you to duplicate it. So you will have to check that with your GP, not with my team. Also, please remember I've given you generic names. So if in case the brand name that I gave you is not commercially available to you, feel free to pick up any other brand name with the same generic composition as well as the value that has been given. So feel free to play around with the brand names. The vegetable juice, like I said, is a very important option. So please make sure you're having the veggie juice. Options for the veggie juice will also be posted on the Instagram or sent to and so you will have clear clarity on the vegetable juice. It's basically any 3 colors of vegetables. You have to put it into a blender. A regular blender will do. You don't need any fancy juicers or mixies. Just put them into a blender with a little bit of water, blend, strain, put 50% roughage back, add a little bit of lime and slurp it down immediately. So the key is to have it immediately. So please make sure you do that. So the startup kit also has any relevant recipes which are specific to your meal plan. It will also have that. Some of these recipes will also be put up as reels as we go along on the Instagram page, so feel free to share that with your friends and family as well. There is no sugar, good or honey allowed, so please make sure you stay away from all sugar. There are no cheat meals. It's only a 21-day challenge, guys, so be sincere, be truthful, so that you can get the results that you want. Don't cheat, because the idea here is to walk forward. Cheats are always going to take you backward, and the more steps you take backward, the more steps you have to work towards to go forward again. So please be very good. Another tip I'd like to give you guys is based as per chronobiology. So front loading of calories, if you will notice among the 5 meal options that some meals are a little lighter and some meals are a little heavier. I would do the heavier ones for breakfast and lunch, keep the lighter ones for dinner. That way your body is effectively using its calorie burn in terms of chronobiology, because front loading of calories is an intelligent way to nurture and still lose weight. The meal plan, like I said, has 5 options. You don't have to use all the same 3 options every day of the week. You have 7 days. Play around with it. What you had for lunch one day could become breakfast the other day. What you had for breakfast could become dinner. So do a good play, because the more you're going to play, the more you're going to enjoy. There won't be monotony or boredom. And I think I've mentioned everything I want to. Read the eat sheet a good 5 minutes at the end of this video, so that you're clear with all difficulties you may have, and we will be connecting with you via the live with Yasmin and I to clear any further doubts and difficulties. Good luck, guys. I'm hoping to see a great success rate in terms of health, fitness, energy levels, vitality at the end of the 21 days. I'll see you soon.